Hi, good morning, one and all. Today we can discuss about very important topic, that is evolution. This is the rank deciding chapter. Every line is very important. As per NCERT pattern and as per state board, intermediate board pattern, it is somewhat different is there. We have to link up both the topics. See, the term evolution is coined by Herbert Spencer. Herbert Spencer coined the term evolution. Here, what is meant by evolution? Evolution indicates origin of life. To study the origin of life and diversity of an organisms on earth. That's why what is meant by evolution? Evolution is a branch of biology. We can study of how the life is originated, how the organism is a diversity, means a differentiation between the remaining organisms and between the same organisms. You can studies is under in the evolution. Now here, basically the life is formed and the earth and the universe is formed. They having so many constructed, conjectured stories are saying. It means భూమి ఎలా పుట్టింది, మన ప్రపంచం యూనివర్స్ మొత్తం ఎలా పుట్టింది, లైఫ్ ఎలా ఫామ్ అయింది అని చాలామంది చాలా కథలు అల్లడం జరిగింది. కాంజెక్ట్యూరింగ్ మీన్స్ undescribable stories. They are saying so many theories, how the life, how the earth, how the universe is formed. Now come to the point, how this universe is formed, how this earth is formed, and what are the changes it takes place, how the life is formed. We can discuss it very briefly. Now see here. Now according to Big Bang theory, most of the scientists, they acceptable this theory, that is the Big Bang theory, how the universe is formed. See, a thermonuclear explosion takes place. A huge explosion takes place. The universe is burst and it will be expanded like this. Expanded like this. They are having a galaxies. When the nucleus explosion, that is called as a bang, blast, and this one is the expandable, that is called as a big. That's why total that is called as a Big Bang theory. Now here, when the thermonucleus explosion takes place, somewhat the temperature is comes down, the galaxies is formed. The galaxies consist of so many planets, and they having a dust, and they having a clouds, and they having so many gases are present. The universe is formed. The universe is formed around 20 billion years ago, and the earth is formed around 4.5 billion years ago. You have to remember this years is very important. Universe is formed around the 20 billion years ago, and the earth is formed around the 4.5 billion years ago. For suppose this one is an earth. On earth, so many depressions is like this. So many depressions. On earth, first time they having elements hydrogen and helium is present. Hydrogen is more abundant at that time. In primitive, the earth is formed, and also they having a compounds methane and ammonia is present. Methane and ammonia is present. Carbon dioxide and water vapor is present. And very low amount of oxygen is present. Compulsory means oxygen is absent. Now, this type of atmosphere is present on Earth in first time. Now that atmosphere is called as a primitive atmosphere, or also called as a reduced atmosphere. That's why what is primitive or reduced atmosphere means it can consist of hydrogen, helium, methane, ammonia, carbon dioxide and water. Very low amount of oxygen is present. Now that atmosphere is called as a reduced atmosphere. Graphically, the climatical changes is going on. At that time, from solar system, from the solar energy, ultraviolet rays falls on Earth. Now this ultraviolet rays falls on Earth. On Earth they having a water vapor is present. This ultraviolet rays can break down this water particle, and it will be break down to hydrogen and oxygen. This hydrogen is the lighter gas. It is easily escaped out, and remaining what is there? Oxygen. This oxygen is combining with either with ammonia, either with methane. They can form a water. Now all the waters will be one by one combined. Continuously rainfall takes place. When continuously rainfall takes place, here this water can fill these depressions. Now this will be turns to oceans. Understand the point? That's why how these oceans are present on the surface, they having a depression is present. This water is filled that depression. Now that will be turns to the oceans. Now here, now what I said, how the universe is formed, how the earth is formed, how ocean is formed, we can discuss that. We can discuss later. Before that, I already said some constructed and conjugated stories, how the life is formed. Now we can discuss about that theories. How the life is formed? They have so many theories. The first theory is the theory of special creation. The second theory is the panspermia theory. Third one is the abiogenesis theory. Fourth one is the theory of catatropism. Fourth one is the biogenesis theory. And fifth one is the organic evolution. See, theory of special creation. What the theory of special creation they can be explaining is, it is a mythological belief. It means indicates the divine power. It means ఏదో ఒక శక్తి మనల్ని నడిపిస్తుంది. మన హిందూ సాంప్రదాయ ప్రకారము వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి, లేకపోతే శ్రీకృష్ణుడు, విష్ణువు, శివుడు, వాళ్ళందరూ వచ్చేసి దీన్ని సృష్టించారు, మన మానవాళి వాళ్ళ నుంచే సృష్టించారు అని చెప్పేసి చెప్తారు. ఒకవేళ కానీ ముస్లిమ్స్ వరకు వైఖరి వస్తే ఓకే మన అల్లా సృష్టించాడు అని చెప్తారు. ఒకవేళ కానీ మన క్రిస్టియన్స్కి వస్తే జీసస్ మొత్తమే ఇదంతా సృష్టించాడు అని చెప్పేసి అంటారు. సరే, చాలా గ్రంథాలు చాలా చెప్తున్నారు. బట్ దానికి పక్కాగా ప్రాక్టికల్ ప్రూఫ్ ఏమైనా ఉందా? దేర్ ఇస్ నో proof. But mythologically, due to the some divine power, so many of our previous persons, they can explain about our life is came from that certain divine power, but it is not 100%. It is some belief only. And then the second theory, panspermia theory. Some Greek philosophers, the panspermia theory indicates, suppose between the planets, the distance is called as a stellar distance. This stellar distance measured in light year. Light year. See, in this, some of these spores is came from to the one planet to the another planet, which means on the earth, that resistant spore. Through that spores, the life is formed, they can explain it. But it is not 100% true. Why? Because there is no proof. And third one, abiogenesis theory. This theory is mostly believed by the Aristotle and Plato. Here, what they can be explaining means living organisms is formed from non-living things. Living organisms is formed from the non-living things. First time they are not believe about the abiogenesis theory. Later, theory of catastrophism. Catastrophism indicates a certain period. It means what they are explaining means in certain period some of the organisms is present. That organisms will be survive and it will be eliminated. Next, another period, some of the new organisms is formed, it will be survive and it will be eliminated. That's why different periods having a different organisms, that organisms will be survive and thus organisms is the eliminated. But how this organisms is formed, they don't know. They are not able to explain it. And then biogenesis theory can be explained by the Louis Pasteur. Here, this Louis Pasteur, what he was explaining means life is came from the pre-existing life, or the cell is came from the pre-existing cells. Yeah, correct. 100% is correct. Now this one is the cell. This cell is came from the pre-existing cell. This cell is came from the pre-existing cells. That is correct. Now, how this first cell is formed? He not able to explain how that first cell is formed. Now, after that, they having a chemical evolution that will indicate the organic evolution. Oparin and Haldane, one of the scientists from the Russia, another scientist from the England, that is Oparin and Haldane, what they can explain means Oparin and Haldane, they can explaining biological evolution came from chemical evolution. What they can explain? Biological evolution is came from the chemical evolution. What is chemical evolution means? First I said on earth they having a hydrogen, helium, methane and ammonia is present. Now in these depressions it will be filled with water. When the continuous rain falls at that time, through the water also the hydrogen, helium, methane, ammonia, everything they can enter into the ocean. You can understand. Now everything now present in this water. At that time the temperature is around 700 to 800 degrees is present. Here the first point the thing is, in our body carbohydrates are present, proteins are present, lipids are present, nucleic acids are present. That is purines and pyrimidines. That is adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. See, here if you observe, carbohydrates, combination of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Proteins, they having a combination of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and a nitrogenous compound is present. Lipids, same, they having a carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. If you come here, they having a nitrogenous compound is present. That's why for formation of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids and nucleic acids, compulsory we need a carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It means for my body, preparation of my body is made up of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids and nucleic acids. For the preparation of in my body, compulsory need a what type of elements? Is all elements is present. That's why first for the formation of a cell, they having a plasma membrane, they having a nucleus, they having a mitochondria, they having a cytoplasm. This plasma membrane, nucleus, mitochondria, everything they can consist of what? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. That's why for the formation of cell, compulsory we need water, chemicals. That's why the first cell is formed from the chemicals. Now can I say chemicals is a non-living ones? Is that or not? Chemicals is the non-living one. From the non-living one, the first cell is formed. From this first cell, the second cell is formed. That's why this cell came from the pre-existing cell. This is called as a biogenesis. Abiogenesis indicates what? The cell came from the non-living things. Here, the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, all are what? Non-living. That's why the first cell came from the non-living ones. Here, the non-living ones is what? Chemicals. That's why this biological means life. That is a living cell. That's why this biological evolution came from the chemical evolution. That is proved and accepted by all the scientists. Tomorrow we can discuss about the remaining topic.